Technique Tuesday
with Blaze Thompson at Proehlific Park.
Yeah, baby.
What's up, folks? I'm Blaze Thompson, back for another Technique Tuesday here at Proehlific Park. Now, I know it's cold outside and icy, but right now we're all getting ready for the beach. That's what this time of year is about. Last month we worked on the triceps, the back of the arm, making the arm look big and full. This month we're going to focus on the biceps, working on the top half of the equation so we can finish those arms out. I've chosen 3 exercises, kind of meat and potatoes of bicep training right here. We're going to give you a big core lift to start it off. Then we're going to isolate each arm, then do a little finishing move. We're going to start with the traditional barbell curl for biceps. This is a big lift. It's going to challenge your whole arm, all the heads of your biceps. Let's take a look at it. Got our 45-pound straight bar here. We'll make sure to use good posture first. I'm going to stand up tall, pull those shoulders together. I'm going to pick the bar up about shoulder width. Now I can lightly bend these and shift the hips back just a touch, so my arm will lock out straight. Then I'm going to keep the head straight ahead, curl with control, breathe out. Squeeze at the top, control it back down. Notice I didn't rotate the elbow forward. I didn't round the shoulders when they got at the top. I'm going to keep that chest out, keep a slight lean so I can isolate it and really let it squeeze at the top and let it stretch at the bottom to get the most out of that curl. Now you want to start off with that first exercise of the mass builder, that barbell curl. Now, if your goal isn't to build mass, you can up the rep range to about 15. If you're trying to make them big and pretty like the guys from the beach, then you can do your 8, 10, and 12 repetitions per set. I suggest you start off with 4 sets on that barbell curl. From there, we're going to move to another classic, the dumbbell curl. Now, all the exercises I've chosen, you don't need machines for. You can do them with free weight here to get a ton out of them. The classic set. We're going to go standing, alternating, dumbbell curls. We're going to supinate the wrist as we go up. We're going to turn, keep the arm and hand in line with the shoulder. Notice as I come up, I turn it over at the bottom, and then I bring that pinky by tweaking it just a bit at the top. I keep that posture tall, boom. And I want to feel the bicep open up as I curl and squeeze that tight ball. Come back down under control, do all the twisting at the bottom. I see people swinging, I see them kicking their elbows out to the outside and turning and over, rotating at the top. You can get a lot out of staying still, focusing on that bicep as you curl up. Alright, so again, think about those rep ranges and your goals. You're going to work those higher numbers if you're working detail and tone. You're going to work that 8 to 12 rep range if you're working on making them bigger and rounder. Boom! From there, we're going to finish off the bicep routine with what's known as the concentration curl. Think of that classic sculpture, the thinking man. What's he thinking about? Making big biceps! So, concentration curl. This is another one that takes a lot of technique. You can take it for granted. We're going to put the elbow on the inside of the knee. We're going to open up the palm so that it goes to the shoulder straight up. I see a lot of folks mess this exercise up. They'll kick the elbow to the inside. Keep the elbow straight out. Hang the arm down. As we come, we want to work on stretching through the fascia, through the tissue. We curl up. We stare at that bicep. We make a face. Yeah. And we squeeze it. You can even turn the wrist to get a little more stretch. Squeeze. Turn. Squeeze. Now, traditionally, this is an exercise that works the peak of your bicep, making sure it sets up at the top, right? And it's also, in my experience, it's been an exercise that will do a few extra reps on to really get the feeling of that pump. You can do it on the inside of your knee. You can also hang and really isolate by coming up right here. The thing we don't want to do when we hang it down like this is we don't want to swing up and move that elbow through time and space. You got to lock it and curl. So that's why when we bring it down here, we can really isolate and focus on it. For me, I like to finish my concentration curls in sets of 15 to 20. I'm still working on that math, but busting down to that 8 to 12 range. So, our 3 exercises. We're going to build it bigger, we're going to make it pretty, you're going to hit the beach with those arms looking nice. Barbell curls, alternating dumbbell curls, finish it off with concentration curls. Thanks for joining us on Technique Tuesday. Be well.
For more information, contact Proehlific Park, where our mission is to power your life.